guys, welcome back to Falafel Reacts. Thank you so much for being here. On this channel, we react to gorlworld content and sometimes scammers, sometimes people that we genuinely enjoy watching and we just want to see the shenanigans they get up to. Today, we are doing something that resembles a Foodie Beauty reaction, Foodie Beauty Chantal reaction, but it's really not in the standard way that I react. I'm going to be recreating one of her most loved, most cooked recipes from her channel, and that is the West African Senegalese version of Mafe, which is a stew that she makes often. I think she first learned about it or first started making it during the first boyfriend era, Bibi, who was from Senegal. And I don't know, I she recently put out a video about it, or she mentioned it in a video making the vegetarian version. And I'm like, wait, that actually sounds good. So today I'm going to be following along one of her recipe videos, which was the most recent Mafe cooking video that she did in Syria. But in that video, she uses beef, or she uses meat, and in her one of her more recent live streams where she's making it, she makes it vegetarian because that was the famous 3 day stint meltdown where Salah left her and she had like no food, so she was dying. She had no food except potatoes and carrots. And today I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be crying because all I have are potatoes and carrots. Can you imagine? Some people literally have nothing. They eat sand and they're dying. And she came on crying. Okay, you guys, you see, I'm already, I've already lost the plot. I'm already like going off on her for something that doesn't relate to what I'm making. But long preamble to say, I'm going to be recreating it because it actually sounds good. And if you watch videos on my second channel, you know that I am on the quest to remind myself to eat because I often forget to eat and then I start shaking and then yeah, so working on that, and working on this. So you're going to be getting this reaction. This will be like actual dinner for us today. And yeah, I will actually be following her recipe to the T, her vegetarian version of the recipe. Okay, so this is the angle that you're getting because I don't know how else to do this. Shout out to Chantal because she actually figured out how to do this without showing her feet. So you can come for me in the comments. So this is the pot. I put the heat on. And then she put in the oil first. So I have my oil here. She puts in a lot more than this. She makes a little puddle, and I definitely judged her for it when I saw her making it. But then when I was watching the like authentic videos of how Senegalese women make this dish, they put a ton of oil too. So actually, I think her amount of oil was very authentic and also the kind of oil. This is just all I have, and I don't love my food very greasy either way. So this is all I will be doing. So I guess I'm just gonna let that heat up. So I have my rice here. Like I said, this is long grain basmati rice that I washed. And I just had draining here. I washed it until the water ran clear. And this is the pot on the inside of my Instant Pot. This is 2 cups of rice because we want this to last for at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meals. So that should last for at least 5 meals. I'm just gonna add 2 cups of filtered water because it's 1-to-1 ratio. So this is the basmati rice, 2 cups with 2 cups of water. And I don't add anything to it. I don't add oil, I don't add salt or pepper. I don't think oh no, I think she did add a little bit of something to it. Okay, back to the oil. Honestly, this looks like it's already getting quite hot. So I will add the onions. So this is the diced onion, 1 small-ish Vidalia onion, I feel. So that feels good. That also smells amazing. She adds to this the beef and the tomato paste. So I think what I'm going to do is add definitely the tomato paste because she wants the tomato paste to brown with the meat and season before she adds the other vegetables. So I'm gonna put, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna see what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just put in the vegetables now because I chop them pretty big and sweet potatoes tend to be harder. So I'll add the harder vegetables first. So the carrots and the sweet potato because the white potatoes are softer, so they should cook faster. We have that. Mix it around. Okay, so the grease is looking like it's able to coat a lot of it. Now I will add the salt, pepper, and curry powder. She says she uses a little bit of salt, so but I didn't salt or I did not season or salt the rice, so I feel like that was okay. Black pepper and the curry powder. I get this from the Arab store, also an Indian store. Work for. This is a spoon I'm going to use for the tomato paste, but I'm going to use it in the curry first, which is okay because I'm using the entirety of the tomato paste, so not to worry. Maybe like 2 of these. I might end up adding more. I'm not sure because water does get added to this dish, so I don't know. But then tomato paste on its own and peanut butter gives a lot of flavor. Oh, we had a piece of onion go down to grab that before my dog does. Honestly, that's already smelling so good, but that's because it's curry powder. And curry powder will make anything smell amazing. I don't normally chop the vegetables this big if I make like a lentil curry or something, but because it's kind of like a replacement for beef, sort of, I don't know, it just made sense to chop it this big. She also mentions that she uses Maggi, which I don't exactly have that, but I have chicken bouillon equivalent from the Aldi store. She said she uses 2. I wouldn't use 2 Maggi, but these are way smaller, so I feel like I can use 2 of these. Wow, salt and this. I shouldn't have added salt because there's so much sodium. That's what's gonna have me swollen. You guys already know that I've been battling with my swelling from my work from home vlog. I drink a lot of water to combat that. Okay, now this is when we are going to add the tomato paste. This is already open. I used it for one recipe before. So it's honestly, she says that she adds 1.5 containers, but it's not obviously the size. Her containers seem smaller. So just going visually off the amounts. And yes, I do see that part of the tomato paste has solidified. I'm not grossed out by that. I'm not going to waste food. So it'll just all break down. And yes, this video is sponsored by Costco. No, it's not. Honestly, if Costco sponsors me, that would be insane. I love Costco. I use all of their stuff. And they are not unionized. Their employees are not unionized, which I still think that they should, but they treat their workers very well. So shout out to Costco. I'm doing this in like a stupid way. Like I never learned motor skills because the camera's in the way. So she does say to put it in like just dry like this kind of, because you want the tomato paste to brown. I don't know if that looks like enough tomato paste, honestly. Excuse me. Honestly, it smells so good. Like, actually so good. I feel like I'm going to be gagged by this episode. I mean, I feel like I'm going to be gagged by this recipe. Like, it's actually going to come out really, really good. Okay, so the tomato paste has been browning a little bit. She said that she adds 1.5 containers. Each container was 135 grams. I did 170 grams. And then she adds water just to cover it. So what is this? This is, okay, so then I just added 3 cups of water to this. I'm wondering if I didn't add enough tomato paste, but the color looks pretty good compared to hers. She says that she lets it simmer around a half hour before she adds the rest of the root vegetables. I don't know. I don't really agree with that from like a cooking perspective. going to raise the heat on this. I'm going to now add the rest of the potatoes because I want it to like infuse with this flavor. And I'm not trying to have this take 45 minutes. That looks good. I think I should add a bit more water because hers was like completely submerged. Okay, looks good. She waits for it to boil before she adds the chicken stock. Too, I don't know, they're pretty small, so maybe it'll be fine. Maybe that's why she adds that much water. Well, it definitely smells divine. I wonder if this will thicken. I'm thinking that it should thicken because the potatoes and starch, right? But I'm not so sure. I'm not going to cover it completely because that prevents it from thickening. I'm just going to close it a little and clean up a little until it starts boiling. So I'll come back in around 20 minutes and we'll add the peanut butter then. Hi guys, so I am joined here by Scooby, who overheard me mentioning the recipe Mafe that I'm making and how it's peanut butter based. And he was very helpful, very knowledgeable. He informed me that peanut butter is the gold medical standard for rehabilitating children that are experiencing severe malnourishment and malnutrition, and that oftentimes it has a 75 to 95% rate of rehabilitating, or like, I guess, ensuring that the kids don't die when they're introduced to peanut butter as a way to re-nourish them. So when a body is severely malnourished, you can't just feed it any kind of food. There's like a special like protocol to do, and peanut butter. It's not exactly, no, it is. It's mainly peanut butter, like pulpy nut or something. It's peanut butter that's mixed with like sugar and milk. And so when you introduce that to a child that's experiencing malnourishment, yeah, he's very upset. He's very upset that there are children in this world that are dying of forced starvation. So when you introduce peanut butter to them, they have a very high rate of recovery, and a nourished body is really important to recover from wounds, from burns. So he has requested that with the money I make from this video, to donate to the PCRF, which is a very reputable and trusted charity that works with children impacted by war, and it makes sure that they get food and aid sent to them when it is allowed to be sent to them via the land border crossing, which is mostly closed, but for some moments the aid is allowed in, and that aid includes peanut butter. Okay, I'm popping back because Scooby didn't want to be on camera anymore. So for the sake of full transparency, when my videos do really well, and really well on my channel is like 5 to 6,000 views, like that's really, really well. A video will average like $50 to $60. I don't foresee this video doing that well, honestly, because I know like the algor on my channel is foodie beauty reactions do the best and everything else doesn't. So I predict this video will make like, I don't know, 1,000 views. So that's like 15 bucks, 20 bucks, but I will be donating $50 anyways. This is not trying to tell you guys to like give me money or anything at all. I'm going to do the donation before I upload this video anyways. So I just feel weird posting a video about food and peanut butter when there are children that cannot even get access to the peanut butter that will heal them, like slightly, marginally. So doing that will slightly make me feel better, but not really. I mean, our relationship with charity is so strange, like as a concept, as like people in the Western world, because it doesn't really do anything. It just makes us temporarily feel like something is happening. So, okay, whatever. I'll take the 5 second high of that. Um, but yeah, I will be doing that per Scooby Doo's request. Not really request. I mean, he runs the show, so yeah, he was very informative in teaching me about that, and he encourages you, the audience, to look into it as well. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes. Let me see how it's looking. Okay, looks pretty good. The vegetables still feel a little hard, like they're not completely cooked through, just as I'm passing the spatula through them. But you can kind of see what she was saying to look out for, which is a separation of grease on top. Not a whole lot though, but then again, I did not add as much fat to the dish. I figured peanut butter has a lot of fat, so that should be fine. Here I have half a cup of peanut butter. I think I can go ahead and add it now and see if I need more. She says a lot of peanut butter, but she does not say how much. She does not specify at all, which is kind of funny to me that she went out of her way to say like how much tomato paste, but she didn't mention how much peanut butter, which is like, what? That's like the most important part. So I guess a lot is the answer. When I did watch the video of the Senegalese woman preparing this in Senegal, she also put like a very, very good amount. She put a lot, like a ton. So, wow, it would be very dense meal. I mean, nutritionally dense as well. Let's see how this looks. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, it's kind of getting that texture of the final dish. You see how it's kind of like separating a little? So it's getting, and I saw this texture not just in Chantal's, but in the other videos that I watched about how to prepare this dish. But I kind of want it to cook a little with the peanut butter. I did try it before I added the peanut butter, and it was not too salty, so that's good. It was, savory and salty, but not too salty. Let that cook for maybe another 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm about to try it. Close my laptop. It's pretty good. I'll definitely eat this. I don't know if I added too much peanut butter. I mean, the texture ended up looking correct, but it's very peanutty. It's very peanutty, and I love peanut butter. It's pretty good. Okay, it's pretty good. I think maybe some citrus might be nice. Some cilantro I would have added. I will definitely make this again, but I think I might make it a little differently and just add more like different kinds of veggies. I love the potato in there and the carrots, but I might add like cilantro, green peppers, maybe even cauliflower or eggplant. Mmm. It's definitely good though. Very grateful to have this meal. We'll be finishing it, eating it until it's done. It's very calorically dense though with the peanut butter and the oil, so like that's all you need, honestly. It's without meat, so with meat it would be even more nutritionally dense. Yeah, but it's really good. I would definitely encourage you to make it. Try Chantal's version. Um, Add like a little bit of lemon juice or lime and cilantro or parsley, and it would like take it over. No, am I trying to say take it over the edge? It would make it tastier. In some of the original recipes I saw, they put like more root vegetables like cassava. That would be good. I'm sure that would make it taste amazing. So experiment around, but this gets like a 8 out of 10. This is really good. Cannot complain. Very hearty, very delicious, and I'm gonna go enjoy my meal now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, I finished my whole plate, so I'm back for feedback, and I ate the whole thing. It was really good. I think my conclusion is that it's bland. Is that the way that Chantal makes it is bland? Because I was eating it, and I'm like this tastes good, but it doesn't taste good. And in the original versions of the recipe, I saw that they add like whole peppers, like spicy peppers and green peppers, and more seasonings and other stuff. So I think that makes a big difference. I would add more seasonings, not just the 3 that she mentioned. I would probably add coriander, maybe onion powder, garlic powder, more salt. I would also definitely add cilantro or parsley and different vegetables. I think they would also improve the flavor of it. So yeah, definitely make it, but maybe be more inclined to follow the original recipe, because otherwise it's quite bland. Unless you don't like a ton of seasoning, then this is good, but it's just very bland overall.